that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Martinez. And it's Shaw. To threat, shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Looking for support. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Looking to break at pace. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United have a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Bruno Fernandes! They've played it short. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Into the channel. Truffert, and that's aimed into the middle. Menu attempts a clearance. So what can they make of this? Ahmad played with finesse. Jimenez tries to clear. Shaw pings in across. Yeah, he's dealt with that well. And that's been won straight back. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bruno Fernandes! He'll try to keep this alive. Senesi forwards and with intent. Scott. Cook. Now it's Evan Nielsen. That is a great pick out. Now it's Tavernier. Time to deliver. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shaw. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Played back to the goalkeeper. Hill. Senesi. Scott. Senesi shifted upfield. Shaw gets over and intercepts. And it's Shaw. Can he latch on to this? So who's he picking out? Mainu. He's having a shot! Jimenez. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Lisandro Martinez, aim forwards. Hill. And here's Evan Nielsen. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mainu. Hill. Cook. Tavernier. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Shaw. Martinez. Played towards the other side. Diogo Dalot. Ahmad. Out to the right. Throw it. And it's Dalot. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Manchester United gain their reward with an early goal. Martinez, Maguire is the guilty party there. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Manchester United. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Lisandro Martinez, gently done. Mainu, and it goes cross-field. Ahmad. Decent chance! Deftly away. Shaw. Shaw.
Ahmad clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That has been knocked clear. He's in a good position. Shoots! Can he stop it going out? And it's Bruno. And the shot! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Hill chooses to go cross-field. That's a little off target. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, delicate chip through. Cook. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Tavernier. Jimenez. Adley. Lovely ball and a real chance for Tavernier! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And that is out of play. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad, and it's lofted through here. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Hill. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a climb! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bruno Fernandes puts too much behind that. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Fernandes. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Ahmad. Ahmad. Senesi with a fine tackle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hill moved on forwards. Jimenez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Chance here to counter. And it's Shaw. Eva Nielsen, can he spark a counter here?
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Maguire, and it's played forward. He's onto it in a flash. And he's there to get it away. Cleared without complication. And that's another throw. Bruno Fernandes. Tavernier. The message is clear, none shall pass. Ahmad. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's the chance to counter. Real chance here! Cross deflected behind for a corner. And the keeper beats it away. Jimenez. Cook forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Dallo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And they can counter here. Casemiro bumped delicately. Keeper's got good distance on that. Menu. Bruno Fernandes laid out to the left flank. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's been taken short. Bruno Fernandes. And that's been repelled. Diogo Dallo. Out to the left it goes. Bruno goes for a shot! They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Tavernier. Over to the left. Diogo Dallo, he's gone direct here. And it's Tavernier. Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. Scott was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Tavernier. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Gets good distance on it. Tavernier. Shaw. Casemiro. Shaw. Now it's Menu. Ahmad. That is lovely. Truffert can get it clear. Casemiro have it back and can go again. Produces a cross. Do have a chance to counter here. Cook. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Hill too strong for his opponent. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. That's good running with the ball. Ava Nielsen. Danger averted for now. And claimed it back swiftly. Scott. And it's Tavernier. And here's Eva Nielsen. And here's Adley. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Tavernier! Scott plays it short. Menu shifted upfield. Bruno Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. Shaw. Ball is over the line. And it's Menu. Shaw. Time, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. Tavernier. Now it's Eva Nielsen. Martinez. Maguire. Maguire played over towards the opposite flank. Menu. And it's Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Shot at goal! Another big chance that gets away.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Senesi. Truffert. Senesi. Truffert. Truffert going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, easy pickings there. Tavernier. Eva Nilsson. Eva Nilsson! Taken with style.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Shaw. And and he shoots! Scott getting this one clear. Diogo Dalot. Very nicely done. Diallo knocks it out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Bruno Fernandes goes short. Bruno Fernandes. Out for a throw. Ahmad. That's very neat. Shaw. There's the shot! Ahmad. That's an excellent interception. And that has been clubbed away. Tavernier. And now the breakaway. Calmly anticipates. Menu. Maguire looks to the other side. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Adley. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Adley. Eva Nilsson. Cook. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Bruno Fernandes, well, that tackle was immense, and so was...
He's through, it's one a big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tavernier. Clearly not happy with that. Ahmad. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. So it's going to be another corner. Cook, aim forwards. Shaw gets across to intercept that. Maguire, gently done. And it's Adley. Cook. Tavernier. Adley. Adley looking for a run-up. Shaw. Takes a shot! And again the keeper stands strong. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. There's the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's been played through. Oh, shooting chance! And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Cook gets rid without sophistication. Menu. Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. And he goes cross-field. Menu. Tries a measured ball. Defending of the desperate variety. And that was very necessary. Cross goes in there. Jimenez, and the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
And it's played forward. He's found the way through. That's a cute ball. Oh, terrible shot, surely! And he's there to get it away. Shaw with the cross. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And it's been taken short. Evan-Nielsen played out towards the right wing. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. Ball's played through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's been well dealt with. That's really well manoeuvred. Could move up a gear here. And here's Evan-Nielsen. And it's Adli. Adli, oh, good spread. Proves too strong. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's half-time here. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance.
And the finish!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Tavernier. Kluivert. Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. Kluivert. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Diallo shifted upfield. Senesi cuts out the pass. And it's Truffert. Now it's Kluivert. Tavernier spread out to the left. Truffert crosses it in. And they've got rid. That's a throw. Defending of the desperate variety. Casemiro aim forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Succumbs to the pressure. Menu. And it's Dallo. Played out to the right. That's a fabulous ball. Looking for a decent ball in. And the shot! Jimenez. Cook. Hill. Cook. Hill forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. That's a nicely weighted pass. Hill is there and he can get that clear. Eva Nielsen, and the counter is on. Shaw. Now it's Ahmad. Diogo Dallo. Scott concedes a free kick for that. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Good shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He couldn't get hold of it.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Cook. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And it's played forward. Cook. And it's Jimenez. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Tavernier. Scott. Truffert. Cook. And here's Evan Nielsen. Jimenez. Adley. Cook. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot chooses to go cross-field. Shaw, aim forwards. Jimenez. Cook. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And it's Truffert. Kluivert. Kluivert played out to the left flank. Scott. Tavernier. Adley. Adley!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Kluivert. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's really well cleared. Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
Manchester United have reclaimed it. And here's Ahmad.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hill. Out to the left it goes. Bruno Fernandes does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Senesi. Kluivert. And it's Tavernier. Over to the left. Truffert. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Kluivert. He slings it in. And he'll shoot here! He can get that clear. Truffert.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he cuts out the supply. Tavernier. Menu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Shaw. Cook. Jimenez. Cook. Hill. Jimenez chasing after it. Tavernier. Kluivert. Kluivert unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cook. Hill. And it's Tavernier. Nice interception, well timed. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Menu forwards and with intent. Jimenez. Shaw. Searching pass he's played there. Jimenez. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession.
Look, good possession is one thing, but they seem as if they're passing time at the moment, keeping the ball for the sake of it when they know it has to be moved with much more attacking punch.
Senesi. Tavernier. Eva Nilsson. Eva Nilsson! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Scott plays it short. Jimenez. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Played towards the other side. Menu. Ahmad. Menu. Jimenez. Gently done. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Diogo Dalot makes the interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Ahmad! Cook gets good distance on it. It's gone for a throw-in. Jimenez. Cook. Kluivert. And it's Truffert. Lobbed in behind. He's cut it out. Ahmad. Menu. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Maguire. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's through now. Eva Nilsson! Casemiro. Lisandro Martinez shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Shaw drives forward on the overlap. Vicious ball here. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Menu, in over towards the opposite flank. Caresses it through. That has been knocked clear. Can he finish? Really well taken goal.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Kluivert. Tavernier. Steaming on goalwards. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Jimenez. Adley gets it away. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Jimenez. Jimenez played in. Tries to get it clear. Adley out to the right. A chance to play it in. Cleared without complication. Plenty waiting in the middle. Showing good feet. Cook aim forwards. There are a few waiting for it. That is a brilliant interception. Played towards the other side.
Manchester United will think that now's the time to shut up shop. Just ensure you see this out without any more incident.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Menu. Real chance! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Cook. Scott. Hill, gently done. Diogo Dalot. He's shifting through the gears here. Diallo gets into some space. Oh, they could break here. Truffert. Moved on forwards. And it's Kluivert. And here's Tavernier. Kluivert. Oh, great chance! Casemiro. Menu. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. Menu. Looks to the other side. Diogo Dalot. Ahmad. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Dalot. That had too much on it. Cook. Senesi. Senesi forwards and with intent. That pass has been well intercepted. Tavernier is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tavernier! Outstanding save to keep that out. Shaw. Casemiro. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Casemiro. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Menu. Senesi. Scott. Kluivert. That's a cute ball. Played in with purpose. Maguire getting this one clear. Here comes another. Oh, great header! Just needed better contact. Casemiro. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Martinez. Menu. That's really well manoeuvred. Strong running down that left flank. He is through here. Spread out to the left. Turns and goes back. Scott. And it's Kluivert. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Lisandro Martinez shifted upfield. Out of play for a throw. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot chooses to go cross-field. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Clipped into space. Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Diogo Dalot, well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Scott moved on forwards. And it's Scott. He's got space in the area. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Cleared away. Shaw have it back and can go again. Kluivert, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Kluivert. Nice physical challenge. Casemiro. Maguire. Menu. And it's played forward. Hill. Araujo. Out to the left it goes. Casemiro cuts it out. Diogo Dalot. Martinez. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Diogo Dalot, aim forwards. Kluivert, looking here to chip it through. That is a little undercooked. Diogo Dalot. Casemiro gently done. And it's Shaw. Oh, it's come loose. Takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Bruno Fernandes. Played out wide. Thinks one through. Diogo Dalot. Oh, he's played it in low. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The